Okay, hello guys.
We're back. Well,
How are you guys
round
doing?
5. This is taking quite a while, isn't it?
Yes. Lumos, how this next map is gonna play out? Really a tsunami of emotions, man.
Well, it would. Well, it's better. Okay, I can't phrase this as cleverly as you can, but there's no barrier to hold them back. They're just gonna flow
Oh, snap! The dead
Yeah.
jokes are rolling in, guys.
It took a while
Okay.
to get that one together. But yeah,
Okay,
we've been here for a while. We should have been done by now. But no, we've got one more match to go. It is Tzunami. We've just seen them in our previous match going up against Barrier-Free Carpark, who we saw earlier in the day just lose an absolute nail-biter to Geiger counter.
I mean, like,
nail-biter.
they were writing on the wall, how they were playing like ball, but how come also cannot win. So, bad puns running all around. Okay, but well, apart from the bad puns, let's look at the roster of Team Tzunami. We will have the players, Bravos, Ignir, Z, the player which I have like the hardest time pronouncing, Lumos, Zach SB, Suyu, Versace, and Zach SB, Versace, and Karen. Okay, I mean, like earlier on, we really saw a lot of space being created by Bravos. Really good. And meanwhile, Versace was such a a clutch play. He was playing the Mercy, he was playing the support, which was the backbone of Team Tzunami. But why don't you introduce us to the lineup of the the superstar team from some lesser known college called NTU.
Well,
something.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't argue with I wouldn't offer my opinions on which is more well-known college. Yeah, it's a bit of a dicey topic. What I will say is that the players are definitely not unknown.
Alright.
They're definitely very well-known players.
I mean,
yeah, Deadpool 117, not 118 this time around, if you got it right. Xenofly has gotten rid of the semicolon in his name, so that's a nice thing to see.
Okay.
Yep, and returning favorites Ampha, the main tank, Bubblekitty, Flex DPS extraordinaire, and Croissant on Claire. Yeah, the match supports with matching names, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
Alliteration. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, definitely players I've not heard of. Who? Bubblekitty? Who? Xenofly? Who? Croissant? Who? Claire? Don't know. We might have like a mystery, mystery hero or mystery team. Okay,
Well,
meanwhile, let's look at our map.
At the maps for our final round of the day. Nepal, who will be at the map that will kick off Control with. Great map, definitely, one of the crowd favorites. Everyone loves Nepal, except for players who get booked off by Lucio on Sanctum. Second map will be King's Row. That one,
everyone's favorite map.
Is probably everyone's favorite map. And then lastly, Route 66, seen some iconic plays in the past. Lots of great variation in map structure, but generally speaking, very open, long sidelines. The gas station hold can be pretty tricky to break. So let's see what these teams have in store for us strategy-wise.
Okay, let's see. Okay, guys. Okay, first one, we have Nepal. Okay, so Nepal, I'm just going to ask you like a very touchy subject. I'm going to ask you to pick sides now, Lumos. Who do you think? Barrier-Free Carpark or Team Tzunami is going to take the win for the King of the Hill map? Go, Lumos.
Well, honestly, you'd have to say that the team sporting Bubblekitty and Xenofly and Deadpool, it's hard to bet against them. And to bet against them would be to betray some very obvious bias. So, let's not do that. Of course, as you did say though, it is King of the Hill. It is the map where upsets happen the most often. But frankly, anything can happen. If you are battling over a control point that takes, forever to get the other team off. And it's just a clown fiesta more often than not. So let's see. I have high hopes for an exciting match.
Clown fiesta it is. Meanwhile, Tzunami running a dive composition into Nepal. This is what thing? No.
This is what is it? It's a no, it's not village.
No, this is not village. Okay, it's Nepal something. Okay, guys.
Nepal something. Yeah, I actually can't remember it.
Okay, let's look at the engage by Team Tzunami. They are running the Monkey Diva combination here with ZSB just trying to have some, frontline damage with the Reaper. He's actually trying to do a lot here, whittling down the shields. Meanwhile, Ignir here just also whittling down the shields of Ampha. Now we will see, the fight immediately goes in the way of barrier free Carpark with a pretty decisive, team fight. It wasn't even much. I didn't really see what happened, but it seems like
I think Versace on the Moira got picked off pretty early. And without the Moira here in this comp, you are kind of screwed. Well, this is Nepal Shrine. It's just come to mind. Eventually,
yes.
Finally, at long last.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
guys. They pick up memory. Okay.
I mean, this doesn't look much like a shrine, so I think it's fine anyway. So the names are a bit hard to remember. Well, here we go. Initiation. Oh, it's a high noon. It's gonna buy a bit of time, but the kiting is fine from the side of Tzunami. Ignir already following dangerously low. Here comes the meter strike. Oh, the health pack is nicked by the Diva. Just in time. Deadpool's gonna re-engage from this high ground. Meanwhile, Ampha somehow finds Kiran with a charge. So you teleports out on the Sombra, but the fight is still going the way of barrier free Carpark.
It seems like this is a bit dicey. Meanwhile, people have a, retaliation kill against barrier free Carpark. Bravos here with a kill onto Deadpool. Meanwhile, we will have
the backline. Here we go.
Yeah, backline. We will have a die. Is he going to use it? Not required. It seems like Tzunami getting the better of the engagement here. ZXB with a headshot kill onto Croissant. This is now the cleanup crew for Team Tzunami. Okay, bye, Ampha. Back to the drawing board.
So annoying. Reapers being so annoying, and eventually it will flip. Yeah, I think barrier free Carpark just extended a little too far. Obviously, running the Reinhardt instead of Winston, you don't have quite the same level of mobility as Tzunami's comp, which means it's also harder to disengage. And the coalescence a bit later from Tzunami, but it worked out just fine because they were going for the re-engage on some overextended targets. So now,
meanwhile, it's gonna all revolve around the EMP by Team Tzunami. Let's see if he can pull it off. No, that's a huge bomb. Are you Poco Xenofly? Are you some unknown player that have not appeared in World Cup before? But see,
I tell you what it was. It was a 4-man Earth Shatter, I think, from Ampha to a team with no shield, no barrier to stop it.
And Suyu wasn't there. He was spotted early, like you mentioned, right? So there wasn't any EMP on the side of Tzunami.
Yeah, so I mean, great initiative from barrier free Carpark to notice that the EMP wasn't going to come in the next, 4 or 5 seconds. Just go and press Q.
So the Q. That sounds like a popular win strategy. If in doubt, just press Q. But meanwhile, we will have the EMP onto the backlines of barrier free Carpark. Deadpool and Croissant does get, they have no skills to boot. But meanwhile, we will have Ampha with a charge onto Karen and Xenofly just cleaning the enemy up into pieces, and it seems like 99% barrier free Carpark would be the first team winning this, best out of 3 of Nepal here in Shrine. So okay.
Yeah. Well, I think the EMP only caught 2 and critically it didn't catch the Lucio. So Claire I think just came straight back into sound barrier. And it didn't help, of course, that Tsuyu got blown up right after he pressed Q, so he got the EMP off. But it didn't work. So here's a replay of the bomb. There we go, everyone's on the floor. Yeah, look at the assist from the Reinhardt and the kill feed, every single one assisted by Ampha. So a great combination of tank ultimates right there.
I know what map this is. This is Village.
What is it?
It's Village.
I do believe it is Village.
My memory is not Pepega. Okay,
well, honestly, frankly, if you look at, I don't know what part of this point looks like a village, but
okay.
Anyway, it's fine. It's fine, does it? So Reinhardt in both sides.
Reinhardt, and now we will have Zarya getting his charge. Ignir here with pretty high charge right now. He would be actually creating the cleave onto barrier free Carpark early on into fight, creating some aggression and some space for Team Tzunami. Meanwhile, Xenofly actually drops dangerously low, and with that being said, it seems like the first contention of the point would go in favor of the barrier free. Go in favor of Team Tzunami.
Yeah, the Doomfist, the interesting pick from barrier free Carpark. Obviously, you're relying a lot on the disruption caused by the initial engagement with Doomfist cooldowns, but downside is you can't get anything off of that engagement. Your team fighting abilities are going to be pretty weak for the next few seconds. making their way onto the point. Barrier free Carpark. Tzunami will meet them at the choke. Bravos is so low.
Oh, Pulse does get actually Bubblekitty down. So meanwhile, we will have Zack SB just trying to find a bit more kills here. Really good, support here by Versace, just topping up his Reinhardt. But now we actually have a lot of, dead members of Team Barrier Free Carpark, and this is the cleanup crew. Meanwhile, for Team Tzunami and Xenofly, not making a lot happen this time around. And Bubblekitty, although he has his ultimate up early, let's see if he can manage to do anything. If anything would to happen, it would be a combination with the Earth Shatter as well as the Meteor Strike.
But big ultimates, big tank out on the side of Tzunami. Here comes the speed high noon. Oh, they've isolated. The Reinhardt is alone on the right. Just about gets out, and Tzunami not looking to push up past the point, but the Graviton touch is beautiful.
Okay, does cleave the enemy. Okay, Bubblekitty just trying to find the McCree, does not actually manage to finish that off in time.
Lord, the Crucible actually 1 HP there.
Okay, Ignir, meanwhile, with a cleanup onto Bubblekitty, and yet again another team fight being won decisively by Team Tzunami. I think, you know what, Village is the map for Ryan Zarya. That's because there is so much, space for the team to revolve or, to engage.
Can he do it again? Can he do it? Oh, he hit someone. He spotted the barrier. That's beautiful. Okay.
Sound barrier does.
Well,
Xenofly with a triple kill.
Well, that one was certainly not assisted by an Earth Shatter, so I don't believe. Yeah, it wasn't. So I have no clue how that happened, if I'm honest.
Okay, it's just Xenofly things, guys, whenever I say something's not working out, just you just have to bet the opposite of what I'm saying. So, I said Xenofly is not doing too well. Indeed, he just pops off with a 4-man kill there, and now we will see yet another engage by Team Tzunami. We will have Versace with the window, and it does actually opens up quite a lot of space for his team here. Croissant being forced to use the Coalescence just to top up his team, not being used to actually engage here. But Suyu, meanwhile, with a kill onto Deadpool, and we will have Bravos just finding some more swing targets to actually shoot off the point here. This is my point, this is my house, Tzunami says. But meanwhile, Ignir here just trying to get the annoying pest, which is the Lucio as well as the ball. These are stalling heroes essentially being played by Barrier Free Kappa, and they would actually go down. Oh,
in the middle of the point, that Graviton search.
That's a BM move
get
there,
the point,
right?
He says. Yeah, well, not the most optimal grab, honestly speaking, but it probably wouldn't matter as some stall he was coming through, but it's ultimate after ultimate. The Tzunami just has the luxury of pressing Q at whatever time they wish.
Right, but yeah, to be fair, that's a really long stall by Barrier Free Kappa. I thought that was gonna end like 4 deaths ago or 5 deaths ago, but they managed to actually trickle in and keep the clock running for a bit longer. But meanwhile, this is like the booping map.
Absolutely. I think everyone knows the name of this one.
Yep. It's the booping map. I shall call it the
booping map. Yeah, the one with holes in it and a gap around the side. Yep.
Okay,
the
guys.
Indoors, really dark one.
Sorry, I'm not that Pepega. It's actually Sanctum. I googled it.
Yeah, the Nepal map, the Nepal map with holes. I think
the Nepal map with holes. Oh, we will have yet the same lineup for Team Tzunami. We will have the Ryan Zarya as well as. So you playing the
okay for Barrier Free Kappa. That's an odd one, but. No, and they have to Lucio Moira to this Brawl-ish comp, which is a unique choice, let's say.
Okay,
just holding the door. So much damage, halfway to an Earth Shatter to you, somehow gets Bubblekitty just right-clicking away like a madman. That shield from Ampha is not going to last long.
Oh no, Claire! Oh, that's a Reddit Lucio move right there. Bye-bye, Agnia. Meanwhile, Claire just Redditing it up again. Let's see if we can, do some 360 no-scope. There's no scope actually anyway. But meanwhile, we have Bravos there getting killed onto Barrier Free Kappa. And it seems like Tzunami yet again reigning superior in this team fight. Zack SB getting a kill onto the Reinhardt. So this is yet another, not a favorable position for Barrier Free Kappa. It seems like their team members are getting picked apart one by one, so no full team fight or full engage for them. Meanwhile, Xenofly with a retaliation kill onto Suyu. Bubblekitty looking for the kills. The flash there. But actually that helped Dead Pill with a kill onto the Tracer.
I cannot believe the barrier free Carpark turned that fight around without even losing the point. I mean,
Wait,
honestly,
the point was never in Tsunami's favor. What?
Never. Honestly, Claire is the MVP of that fight. First getting the kill onto the Zarya, so there's no cleanup damage from the tanks of Xenofly trying something sneaky, but yeah, Claire boops the Zarya off. No cleanup damage from the tank of Tzunami, and they just stalls the point like forever until the rest of the team gets back.
I know what's happening. Xenofly going for the rematch kill. Does get a kill onto Versace. Huge Reddit kill now. Okay, guys.
For either side, but yeah, well.
okay, fans of fans of Xenofly, the so-called unknown player, you can clip that right now, you know. Clip that. That was a rematch kill by Xenofly. I guess he just wanted to, you know, that's a new patch note that says a couple of 100 damage for a rematch. Why not just try that? And guys,
we had the Xenofly bomb, now we have the Xenofly rematch.
Okay, now people see Yerana engaged by Tzunami. They did not get the let's see the bomb finds. Oh, that was a close one there. Meanwhile, the Reinhardt going dangerously close, low, but Bravos does actually get a 5-strike kill onto Ampha. Meanwhile, Bravos being the madman, absolute pop champ chat in the front line, just, you know, swinging his big nose.
Okay, it's not happening again.
Yep, Claire, I'm sorry. You have to be a bit careful in your Reddit ways. So meanwhile, we will have yet another contest here by Barrier Free Carpark. Let's see if Ampha and Bubblekitty has what it takes. We will have the Shatter here online for Ampha and Bubblekitty. You will have to find a bit more kills. Yes, now we have
massive
huge Shatter here. And now that opened things up, and it's actually opening things up like can of worms. Team Tzunami falling down like a house of cards to the Shatter opening by Team Barrier Free Carpark.
Yeah, and honestly, Tzunami had the ultimate advantage. They had the Shatter, they had a Graviton Surge, but you know, they just allowed Barrier Free Carpark to come to the point to get in some more open space where they're able to use the Coalescence, the High Noon. Oh, what's happening? Oh, there goes the grab.
Oh no, Tzunami, why are you staggering? Oh no, it's all going downhill for now.
Going wrong, and yeah. Oh, look at this now. It's hitting the Traitor. Oh man.
Zach SB has
been dead.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, well, at the end they're just running out, and that's what I do in quick play, frankly. To go every controlled map to touch the enemy spawn door.
Let me guess. The game. Oh no, I thought it's gonna be Xenofly with a rematch kill, but no, it's
probably the Shatter that led to the Diva Bomb. Let's have a look.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
That's opening Diva Bomb.
And frankly, the bomb didn't even do that much because Ampha stole most of the damage from himself. With the full-up cleave swing to the Reinhardt, but yeah, the headline kills go to Xenofly, but the setup all on the Reinhardt. They're just an opportunistic Shatter, drops off the high ground, presses Q immediately, and makes it work. So beautiful work from the main tank of Barrier Free Carpark.
Okay. Also, from what I'm hearing, you know, Xenofly, some unknown players looking for team pretty much soon. You know, since Overwatch 1 is pretty much a dead game, he's looking forward for Overwatch World Cup 2020. Let's see if Overwatch 2 is going to come out in 2022. So,
yeah, we like to promote, you know, young unknown, upcoming, promising talent on this broadcast.
Seems like really promising.
Yes, considering
potential.
Our form of community service. Yeah.
Yep, such potential. Any guys, you know, pro teams or, you know, maybe contenders team looking to pick up a budget poker from Singapore, you know, I've seen this guy, this unknown dude, Xenofly from team, what was it? Some team NTU? You know, just winning things.
Question mark? Yeah, not too sure what this NTU is. Well, anyway, Nepal was a fan favorite. Kingsrow even more of a fan favorite.
Ooh.
Nepal was close, and Kingsrow, well, this map does see some really extended epic battles on the street phase. You know, teams pushing to the very end, like twice in the map, end up 6-6. Anything can happen on Kingsrow.
Yep, Kings Row. Let's see if there's any cheese compositions. I'm so hyped for cheese maps. Do you still remember there's this one game from Overwatch League? There was the whole team, and there was a Widowmaker in spawn, the attacking spawn. Which team was it, or what game was it? Do you know what I'm referring to?
The Elite Gladiators, I believe.
Yeah.
The Great Bamboozle. Those are
Yes.
legendary matches, absolutely.
Legendary match. Let's see if there's a bit more cheese going in the way of Team Barrier Free Kappa. It seems like they're setting up for the exact way that we're talking about.
Who is actually no cap on the Widowmaker.
Okay.
But technically, we do have to start on like the brick or something to fool the enemies into pressing tab to make that work. So yeah, maybe that's not quite the exact setup. Maybe they're just so confident they will run out with whatever.
Okay, hide. Oh, okay. I thought Deadpool was gonna hide there, to wait for his team to push on, but let's see.
Oh!
Oh no! We have a Tracer in the backline with a headshot kill onto Deadpool. Seems like he is indeed being dead. Pew pew. Okay, no, there's a bad joke.
The Bamboozler was Bamboozler. Pew pew, yeah, I just got it. Good one.
Okay. It takes a while for people to get like dad jokes, but meanwhile, this does not bode well. This does not bode well for Barrier Free Carpark. They actually had their Widowmaker taken down early, but really good setup by ZSB here. He actually was waiting for the perfect engagement. Now he's looking for the backline kill. Oh, he finds a Hanzo. Let's see if he can finish the kill. Nope, he blinks away. He is now blinking away to safety, but that actually bought Team Barrier Free Carpark. That's because ZSB did not complete the kill. Xenofly, meanwhile, now getting kill onto Suyu and the rest of Team Tzunami. So it seems like with that, we have space being bought by ZSB, but it's not being utilized by his team, or he did not actually, get a finishing kill, turning a fight into a 6v5. So really such a shame here for Team Tzunami.
Yeah, well, the fight, I was going to talk about the competition matchups, but the fight's already started. Xenofly on this high ground, poking Tzunami from behind, but there is an amplification matrix that will just push Barrier Free Carpark back for the time being. Oh my lord, that's a massive shadow.
Bubblekitty now with a double kill onto Karen as well as Bravos. Meanwhile, Deadpool with a headshot kill onto Suyu. So it seems like Tzunami has to, run back to the team yet again. Back to the drawing board, they say. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. Xenofly, you're gonna oh no. That was a close remake kill there.
Wait, he did actually have his mech, did he?
No, he didn't. He was running up.
Yes,
trying to
he needed the outcharge. He needed the outcharge to get a mech back, and why not just kill this Batiste while I'm at it?
And see where he's positioning, man. He's just trying to get another Reddit. He's just trying to get.
Oh my lord! He's going for it again. Sneaky.
Okay. He's going for the fresh nuts moment. Let's look. Xenofly up in the air. Fresh nuts. No, it's not fresh nuts. No,
there's a grab going through in the meantime. Okay, well, the brick that knows he's there. I don't know what to say about how that ended.
Okay. That did not actually pan well. But they're playing a bit too much for the memes here. Meanwhile, Suyu with the kill.
Well, you know what? Barrier Free Kappa could have used a diva to eat that Graviton Surge.
But you know what? Barrier Free Kappa was just playing it for the memes, it seems, and now because of the slight oversight by Barrier Free Kappa, Tzunami now holds the point back again.
Oversight is a great way to describe it.
Oversight. With Suyu having his dead eye, he's going to be a bit more cautious in the setup. Meanwhile here, he's going to be so far in the backline peeling for his team with the flash. He's just hoping,
that is a humongous shatter from
Okay.
It's 4. I think a 4 again. This guy is just racking up the highlights, honestly.
Okay. Although the meme strats did not actually work for Team Barrier Free Kappa earlier, but they were like, you know what, we're just taking it chill here. Yeah, we just gonna regroup up. If we don't win this fight, that's fine. We don't get the memes, we don't get the clip this, or we don't get the noob hunter plays, but we actually can, just regroup and just go again. But meanwhile, let's look at Tzunami. We have Suyu. He has not used his dead eye in the last fight. He still has it. We now have the window of opportunity, I would like to add for Team Tzunami Versace. Meanwhile, with just trying to cleave down the shields of Ampha.
Another massive shadow. Both tanks are down for Barrel Free Carpark, and they got to capitalize with kill on the mech, but oh, the Deadeye and the Dragon Strike come through. Kills going both ways, but by the way, the Kree for the side of Tzunami still hasn't used his Deadeye, but I really don't think he got a chance.
Okay, he can choose to use it now or choose to use it next game. Okay, next game it is.
Well, next game it is. Unfortunate.
Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm throwing a bit of shade here, but all in all, you have to understand that Barrier Free Carpark has some, some unknown players that they might, pose some unknown threat to Team Tzunami.
Yes, yeah. No scouting information whatsoever available for these guys.
No,
right?
No, absolutely not. But I mean, like setup-wise, I guess Barrier Free Carpark, they had superior engage, and a lot of the time, clutch plays was, like you mentioned, Ampha hitting it with the Earth Shatter, which actually got the whole team down, or probably a majority of the team down. That is why maybe Tzunami did not have the opportunity to use the Deadeye. And I mean, team fight and team fight over and over again. Like, it seems like Barrier Free Carpark has the perfect engagement with probably, there's a bit more of the mind games going on by the both Reinhardt. They might just shield up, I bait you with the Fire Strike, but actually I'm shielding up. And, forcing cooldowns to be used.
And I find it interesting that Barrier Free Carpark, I mean, they're running fairly similar compositions, but Barrier Free Carpark, now they've gone for Baptiste, but the last time around they were going with the Moira. And when you're running a Moira Lucio against a bad Lucio, the onus is really on you to take a fast fight, to take a quick engagement, to hit the opponent, the enemy hard and fast. And when you're playing at such a different tempo, it can be difficult for the enemy team to react and kite your aggression accordingly. And I think that may have contributed to some of the success in that push for Barrier Free Carpark.
Yep. Okay. Let's look at the lineup Tzunami is running now. They're running the Ryan Zarya composition into Barrier Free Carpark. Also, we will have ZSB utilizing the Tracer yet another time. And we will have aggressive plays here by Tzunami. They are trying to make things happen here, but I really like the patience being played by Barrier Free Carpark. They are not utilizing too much.
One clip! Oh my goodness.
As soon as I say that, but let's look at that again. Oh, we will have Ignea meanwhile pushing on the, the advantage being bought by his team here. Now we will have 2 ticks in favor of Team Tzunami with Barrier Free Carpark. They already have, they have the Shatter next, but I mean, look at the time bank for Team Tzunami. They have 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
As quick a cap as you could ask for there for Tzunami. And it all starts when who just blinks towards his team and ZSB1 clips him from the side. That's actually beautiful. The Immo field was used a bit earlier from Barrier Free Carpark. Not able to get much value from that. As Bubblekitty does take out ZSB, but the window is going to force. I think Ampha is still trapped in the corner on the right, so that's going to split Barrier Free Carpark a little bit. Can Bravos get a big shatter here while the Reinhardt zoned off? Looks like he won't. But they're still fighting. Here comes the concert.
Huge grab.
Combo of the high. And the power spot, absolutely beautiful setup there from the side of Tzunami. And they will get a clean. I think the team wipe as soon as get rid of this Lucio. Yep. So, well played.
Well played indeed. That was a huge grab that actually bought his team so much space and bought the team fight in the street space of King's Row. Meanwhile, we will have 4 ultimates, 5 ultimates on the side of Barrier Free Carpark. Bravos playing very, red Alpha here, Alpha chat. And now engage here with the bomb as well as the dragon here, Croissant. Meanwhile, with the kill onto Versace. Xenofly just going deep in the backlines of Team Tzunami, and Claire just trying to clean up the remainings or the remnants of Team Tzunami. But there was really a good utilization of ultimates. So we actually started off with the Hanzo ultimate being played by Dead Pill here, which actually split the team into half. Really good.
Yeah, and I like the aggression from Tzunami, knowing that they were down on ultimates, to not let Barrier Free Carpark set up and get a chance to use those outs, but the aggression was read by Barrier Free Carpark, who just invested out of their own, as they can't get out alive. That narrow corridor, not really where you want to be playing. As a Tracer, you can't get out of the way too easily. But it's a nice little kite path here. Oh, the boop is.
Oh, Claire! Claire! Really nice. Okay, big boops here, but okay, Bubblekitty meanwhile just utilizing the window by his Baptiste to get extra damage here. Meanwhile, Ampha, he's running a bit low. He has to shield up in case he dies, but we will have Ampha meanwhile with a fire strike kill and Bubblekitty getting a kill onto Karen. Yet another team fight here being won by team Barrier Free Carpark. Claire now texting his teammate back to the point. And now we will have Suyu as well as ZSB having their ultimate. So the next fight, I guess, would really revolve around the Shatter as well as the Graph. And let's see if Suyu can actually make anything happen. Xenofly just having some scouting there. Looking at the rotations being played by Team Tzunami.
Yeah, this is unknown Diva players. Great awareness. I'm really impressed.
Yep. Unknown player here. Meanwhile, Bravo running a bit low. High Noon Pulse Bomb does actually get to 6v4. And now we will have a dead. Okay, bomb does not actually find any targets. So Xenofly has to work on the bomb mechanics a bit more. Some unknown player here. But meanwhile, we will have the Reinhardt just being played by Bravos really aggressively, buying his team a lot of space here. But I guess that has to also be attributed by Suyu as well as ZSB utilizing their ultimate early, turning the fight into 6v4. So with that being said, all's not lost. They actually have quite a fair bit of time bank being bought. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Right?
Yep, and crucially they hung on to the graph there because the 2 DPS ultimates did so much work. Just gotta not get eaten by this pesky Diva on the other side. Here comes the Amp Matrix, open things up. Oh, there's a barrier into a Deadeye there and the Dragon Strike. Every ultimate being used, it seems by Barrier Free Carpark. And yeah, when you press Q like 5 times, generally you win the fight.
Yep, preach it. Oh, Bubblekitty meanwhile just trying to get an ace. Oh, so I'm sorry, it is not Valorant, but anyway, Bubblekitty just trying to get more kills to his name.
That aim there really did look like Valorant. Like to be honest, like quite frankly speaking. Anyway.
Okay, that's I'm sorry. This game looks like some Valorant.
What is Claire up to? What is Xenofly up to? He's just annoying the Tracer?
Oh, he's just doing a flyby here. Okay. Nevertheless, we will have an opening kill by Ampha with a 5 strike onto Karen. Meanwhile, Claire just running into backline, just giving some damage and moving his team really well. I really like the way that Claire is playing his Lucio here. He is peeling for his Reinhardt so much here with is this a sneaky Tracer on the high ground here?
Well, he's spotted out by Xenofly so many times. Oh, was that a Sonic arrow or just a regular arrow? I'm not sure if he's been spotted. So the grab do not used, by the way, for quite a few fights by Ignis. So this has got to come out soon. Xenofly will be watching, waiting, looking for that. Another Deadeye for Bubblekitty. A humongous shatter gets 3. That's no immortality fuel for you while that's going on. And the fight is going to break down. Xenofly is going to send in the bomb. Gets 2. Doesn't get the Tracer there. I don't understand this. Claire looking to boop someone off the edge. Ignis very nearly goes off the map, but stays alive, and now they know the Lucio's there. It's a Dragon Strike right to the point.
Very nice Dragon Strike.
Survives with like mere few bars of HP, and yeah, that's really good utilization of ultimates there by Barrier Free Carpark, just to split Tzunami away and stop them from pushing the advantage when they were up by 1.
Huge, man. That was huge. Deadpool there utilizing the Hanzo Dragon there. Although it seemed like the momentum was in favor of Team Tzunami, but the Dragon did actually bought by Barrier Free Carpark a lot of time and a lot of space. That now it seems like Tzunami is going to engage.
They caught the Reinhardt out here, but somehow 2 kills already going the way of Barrier Free Carpark. If you finally lets this grab go, is there any follow-up damage? 3 people caught in the grab. Yes, the barrier, the beat rather, the Sunbear from Claire just not up in time. And they will eventually win this fight? No.
Bubblekitty is just like, killing people left, right, and center. I mean, Suyu does get the retaliation kill there, but Bubblekitty did actually win the team fight, or did stabilize the point or prevented the card from actually moving a bit further. But
Yeah.
let's see now. We will have the May Ultimate, so we see the next team fight is really going to revolve around this May Ultimate. The
Look at
briefing field is
Deadpool.
going to buy so much space.
This is going to be troublesome. Deadpool already spotted out the beat and gauge coming from both teams. And the bomb is about ready to go from Xenofly, but the Deadeye is just going to push the members off. The free Carpark back, but Bubblekitty's own Deadeye does so much work. Deadpool just about gets his way out of that blizzard, but they're not able to get any kills because they were busy shooting themselves from a self-destruct from Xenofly.
And Xenofly gets frozen, but no Bubblekitty now using the Valorant aim, just trying to kill people with it's not even the Phantom, right? It's this
the Vandal? I don't know. What is it? The Ghost? The Classic? One of those things.
Yeah, one
Something
of those
like
things. I don't know. But meanwhile, let's look at the clock is gone. But Team Barrier Free Carpark did actually hold really well. I really think like Deadpool as well as Bubblekitty, they were buying their team so much space by being a pain in the neck for Team Tzunami. Essentially, they were in the back lines, just taking, or in the high grounds, or it's really off angles here, just picking off members of Team Tzunami one by one. But let's look at the kills here by Deadpool. Actually, the Zara did help him a lot.
Yes, and the Shadow, not to mention, did so much work as well. Ampha again coming up huge, and this guy, he, in the earlier match between Barrier Free Carpark and Giga Counter, you probably would say that Telex got the better of him on the main tank role. Hitting some massive shatters. He was the one getting the highlight plays. But here, Ampha really coming back strong. On the Reinhardt, just so many, massive shatter after massive shatter, winning so many fights for his team. And of course, like I said, the DPS also, the clutch factor for this team is showing through. Getting so many clutch plays on their own, just solo 2Ks, 3Ks. And then you have like an annoying Lucio, just to stall the point for like 5 minutes to go.
Oh,
and I think that may have won them in the power. So,
all right,
2 maps, pretty close, but both going the way of Barrier Free Carpark. We will have one more map to round the day out, finish the stream. Finally, we might finish before midnight. That would be a miracle.
Oh,
It is going to be Route 66. Will be the last map of the day. Yep.
Okay, so it seems like Team NTU here is getting the better of Team NUS. Does that mean that NTU here is like the better school? I don't know. I'm just trying to drum up some drama.
Well, we're not an officially sponsored. Our broadcast isn't officially sponsored by any school, by any team. We are an independent production. I think we can say what we want.
Yes.
All the drama that we wish. If anyone's going to come after us, it's Temasek Poly for calling them Tampines Poly. Thanks a lot.
Oh no!
But maybe that's the problem of the team, not our problem. So I don't know. Let's see what happens.
All right. Okay, also a shout out to those that are in chat right now in Twitch. Guys, I'm looking at the chat. Hi Rin, hi Fafa, hi guys, hi Falca, hi guys. I'm famous, Lumos is famous, everyone's famous. So just keep watching. We have Route 66 coming right up, guys. And maybe we will have the reversal here by Team Tzunami. Sometimes Tzunami, you have the receding of the shoreline before the wave actually comes crashing down. So is this the receding of the shoreline that we are seeing now? So who knows?
Well, that would be a pretty short burst of energy from the tsunami, honestly. Yes, but it is nice to be talking about some puns once in a while. I think we've been missing that on the stream today.
Okay, meanwhile, let's look at some tracer plays here by ZSB, the guy which I cannot pronounce his name. So he would be the guy zipping around in the backlines. Let's look at here, a pulse bomb kill, getting off 2 kills on Barrier Free Carpark, just wrecking the members of Team Barrier Free Carpark. Look at that. His tracking is really good though.
Yeah, and I think this is the one. Look at that. That's beautiful. And obviously, it goes without saying that, memes aside, DPS players on the side of Barrier Free Carpark are the more illustrious ones. But the DPS players from Tzunami here showing that they've come to play, holding their own and getting some kills of their own more than a few times. So that's definitely helped to keep things close.
Okay. So I guess, let's talk a bit more, Lumos. Let's talk a bit more on the next point here, on the next map, Route 66. Like, I mean, there's a lot of sight lines here, which yet again, you can actually play a Widowmaker or, some long range hit scans or some snipers here that actually can work in your favor. But how do you feel about running dive?
Well, the thing
To the
about
first
dive
point.
is it definitely helps you to get control of the gas station. If you run like a double bubble competition, you bubble your Winston, he gets up there, and he at least scares the members of the defensive team away. If you're running a Mara Lucio, honestly that's a bit harder to make work because your Mara has no way of getting up onto that gas station, which is a bit troublesome if you are Myra trying to follow your team.
Right.
And if you're the one defending, of course, being able to start off on that high ground and just drop on your enemies when the cart reaches the gas station area, that is a pretty powerful strategy in itself.
Okay. But let's look at the defending team. Meanwhile, we will have a Ryan Zara. Is that a bit too conservative here? If, let's say, Barrier Free Carpark runs a dive, I'm not too sure if they have enough kills, but it seems like they have Kiasu White with the Mei and also Suyu with the Flash. So I guess Versace and Karen can be pretty much safe.
What? I didn't even see them.
Hey,
Oh, that's amazing.
Huge setup here. Meanwhile, Bubblekitty with a kill onto Suyu. And we will have yet again another dive. Ampha just trying to go into the backlines of Team Tzunami here. But it seems like this does not bode well for Team Tzunami.
This is like free-for-all deathmatch.
Yep.
Running around. And our observers missed it. I think you missed it. I missed it. And Barrier Free Carpark absolutely missed it. They just ran right past the train and 6 people jumped on them from behind. And they did get a first kill. But, well, I suppose Tzunami just got quite split up there, which is the last thing you want to do, running a Mei and a Reinhardt and a Lucio. And eventually, Barrier Free Carpark were just able to pick off, the stragglers on the side of Tzunami. They have the Tracer, they have the McCree, they have the, dive tank pairing of Winston and Diva. Just so good at getting clean-up kills on isolated targets.
But Bravos already has this Shatter, and I guess the next team fight is really going to revolve around the Shatter.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, Bravos does actually get a kill onto Ampha. Croissant gets taken down early as well. Barrier Free Carpark has their work cut out for them. Their push has to be stalled for now. This is quite a sad situation for Barrier Free Carpark, but nevertheless, they have 4 ultimates. This is another, press Q fest going to happen, Lumos? Let's see.
Well, let's see, because there's not much in the... Well, if the Xenofly is going to bomb up onto that gas station, it's going to cause a lot of trouble!
There's a lot of Q being pressed there. I mean, the team that presses the more... the team that presses more Q, they would win. Some of these things is a bit too filthy. That's why our producer has to censor that. That's actually just a bloodbath.
Actually intentional.
Guys, we are protecting your eyes, man. That was just a bloodbath. We had kills after kills, and
Yeah, we don't want the stream demonetized, so there's certain precautions. Yep. So Ampha pushing up aggressively, has to get out of the way. Eventually, Tzunami will push out onto this second floor high ground, just a pretty usual spot for a Reinhardt to hold. This Winston is being so annoying. Can they do anything about him? Yes. Zu just runs, just speed high noons through the Winston bubble. Actually gets a kill. Oh, this traitor is so annoying. The bubble comes in the nick of time. And, well, this fight will go the way eventually of Tzunami. Eventually. Yep, there we go. Ampha gets out.
But Suyu really utilizing his right click as a McCree quite a fair bit. And I know my friend Wolf and Rin would be in the chat will be saying filthy right click McCree. But that's how it works, If you want to burst down shield, just right click as McCree, it's just that simple. Meanwhile, we will have Bravos yet again set up on the high ground with Shatter and Ignir here. And that window would be utilized by Versace but gets taken down early. The Coalescence taking down Versace, and meanwhile, it seems like Barrier Free Carpark would get the better of the engagement onto Team Tzunami. So it seems like Team Tzunami is dead.
Yeah. Well, Ampha jumps in, splits everyone up with the bubble, and the difference this time is that Croissant does have the Coalescence available, just blasted through the entire team fight. Ton of damage, ton of healing. Three contestants going to come in here. The lamp is committed, and the Graviton Surge. They are probably going to take out Xenofly, but the barrier is so good. Keeps him alive, and Kiran on the Lucio drops. The Dragon Strike somehow, takes out Croissant. Miles away from the fight, I think. But yeah, it's not going to do much, and Tzunami just not able to capitalize on the usage of the ultimates properly. I think the Dragon Strike in hindsight was meant to go together with the Graviton Surge. Timing there just a little bit out of sync. And in any case, it only caught the Diva, so it wouldn't have done that much anyway. What is Ampha doing here on his own? What is Deadpool doing here on his own?
Right, that's a question for Vsauce. Hi, Michael from Vsauce here. So you want to know what Ampha is doing right in the backlines? Stay tuned to find out more. Meanwhile, we will have Bubblekitty with a kill onto Suyu, and a dead, a bomb by Xenofly actually does get taking down the immortality pill. And Dead Pill wrecking the backlines of Team Tzunami, and now we will have the aggression by the monkey here. Ampha just going ham, even at the spawn doors of Team Tzunami. So yes, although I'm not Michael from Vsauce, but we actually did find out
the answer. Yes. Well, Tzunami gave up the high ground there, and it's over after that. Trying to push out here one last stand. They do have the high noon. It's gonna buy a lot of space. Oh, Deadpool just sneaks into the back and gets a double kill with the pulse bomb. The sound barriers online for Tzunami. They use it, stabilize just a little bit, but Croissant has the coalescence. They're going to push back in. Here's the Deadeye. Bubblekitty gets bounced up a bit, and that actually helps the Deadeye get 2 kills. And that's going to be just about it for the stall here at the end of Route 66.
Okay. So TLDR, Bloodbath, something, barrier-free Carpark, something. Producer actually censor some of it to save your eyes, something. So guys, I'm sure Tzunami has what it takes to actually get the win. Yay, go Tzunami, go NUS.
It's actually mathematically impossible for them to get the win, but like your confidence and
Yes.
Yeah, and every team here has put in a lot of hard work and deserves a good shout out.
That is true. Yet again, it seems like I'm a bit biased towards barrier-free Carpark, but for what it's worth, Suyu as well as Versace, they are playing out of their minds. Suyu has been providing so much pills for his team, as well as Versace. He has been keeping his teams alive, but many of the times it seems like this dives being played by barrier-free Carpark, it did catch the Tzunami off guard here, and that is why maybe we have Ignir here playing the Roadhog or more pills, maybe.
This composition was what they used to absolutely steamroll How on Blizzard World.
Yep.
So this may actually work out pretty well for Tzunami, or at least make things a little hard for barrier-free Carpark. They've got to play a lot more carefully around the Roadhog, definitely.
Yeah. They have the air creation rock by Bravos, the hook by the Hawk, the flash by Suyu. Hopefully Karen is going to stay alive from the dive by Ampha and Xenofly. But meanwhile, let's see. We will have scouting information by Ampha. He gets a bit low here, but nonetheless, Croissant and Claire is going to top him up. Oh, we have the first hook here. Does not amount to much, but Bubblekitty with a kill onto Kiasu White. Meanwhile, we will have a skirmish in the front line. Dead Pill with a kill onto Versace. So it seems like yet another team fight being won by barrier-free Carpark. Names are being taken, and back to the drawing board we go.
Yeah, I think there was somebody, probably the soldier, just camping on that top right high ground. That little bit just above where the monkey is right now. Just raining out damage the entire duration of that fight. If you leave a hit scan to stand there and free shoot, he's always going to do a ton of work. So, complete comp swap for the
mirror?
5 out of 6. Yeah, pretty much a mirror. No soldier, but other than that, it's a mirror. And I think barrier-free Carpark will be pretty comfortable with this. Bravos gets knocked away from that his attempted landing spot. And Fudge just looking at so low at the that's the problem.
Xenofly, okay, that was really dicey there for Tzunami if that were to go in the way of Xenofly. But meanwhile, we will have Ampha, the angry monkey, just doing monkey things in the backline here. But we will have Dead Pill. He has his Techwiser. He would choose to use it to actually push on the advantage since the momentum is in his team's favor. Ampha meanwhile going ham in the lower tunnels here. Tzunami has their work cut out for them. They are not having a good day right now. This is because, yet and yet again, although Team Barrier-Free Carpark are playing dive, but they're playing it a bit more methodically, and they are, seeing where they can press onto their advantage, and they're playing it very, very patiently here.
And they did have the ultimates, right? And Tzunami did just do a full competition swap, so they had none. it took Barrier-Free Carpark, Bomb, the Primal Rage, the Deadeye, and the Tech Visor to eventually win that fight. So Tzunami now back to few outs. Bravos dropped really low at 99% with Primal. He will get healed back up. So 5-0. Where? Oh no, the monkey just
Bubblekitty, this is not Valorant. I mean, if you want to play it like Valorant, there's no harm, but just press, click hits, lol, and win game. But nevertheless, Bravos has to be a bit careful on his jumps, because Bubblekitty is just being so deadly with his shots there. He's not getting, and yeah, there's no space to be bought by Tzunami. That's because, hit scan, click hits, win games.
And the outs were there for Tzunami, but they just didn't press, they just didn't use it quickly enough, and Barrier-Free Carpark just took advantage. Here we go again, just the outs first from Barrier-Free Carpark, both tank outs thrown into the back, actually gets nothing, and now the counter engage from Tzunami with the Coalescence, and the Deadeye will get one kill onto the enemy Moira, so that's all the healing pretty much gone from Barrier-Free Carpark. They will stabilize ever so slightly with the sound barrier, as Claire is once again looking to boop someone off the edge. Xenofly dropped to 37.
Xenofly is slow.
Taken out.
But Bubblekitty does get a kill onto Ignir though. Seems like this fight is a win for Team Tzunami, and Bubblekitty he's trying for the Hail Mary play here. He's trying to do like the ace in Valorant that you might have seen being done by Valorant players sometimes.
Yeah, Valorant players, mostly. Well, Barrier-Free Carpark coming back to Reinhardt this time around, given that they have this high ground to start with.
That's a pretty good setup by Barrier-Free Carpark. Meanwhile, Deadpool does run dangerously low, being topped out by his support Croissant as well as Claire. He is providing the bulk of the push or the space creation in the front lines, but no, we will have Deadpool killing off Versace, and this is all going south for Team Tzunami. Seems like the tsunami didn't come, the wave, the shoreline did recede, but the wave did not come, at least not in time for Barrier-Free Carpark to wipe clean the floor with the dead members of Team Tzunami.
First Moira play of the game. Surprised to have seen more of these today with the amount of Moira. Lucio that's been played just about dodges the shatter, and then it's a firing range from Moira if there were even such a thing possible. Just blasting the Coalescence down the entirety of that incredibly long road. So yeah, Nepal was close, the other two maps not so, and it will be another 3-0 sweep for Barrier-Free Carpark.
Oof, that's rough. That's rough. Like my hair. It's like really rough. Like I
you didn't expect to be here today, to be fair, so I think it's understandable.
Okay, but meanwhile, guys in the chat, I know you are memeing away. Hi John, hi Reen, hi Wolf. Guys, show some love to Lumos and the team Tzunami. Although they didn't do too well, it's not to say that NUS is the lesser known team. Sometimes I might incite some rivalry around NTU NUS, but we'll see. So
I think most of the viewers left are the Polytechnic fans, to be fair. It is pretty late. So
Yep.
Yeah, anyway, I'm not sure how much of the chat left is on board with this rivalry thing. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much too for filling. Yeah, didn't expect you to be here today, joining for us.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, Lumos. But let's look at Bubblekitty, man. I thought he was playing Valorant, but no, it seems like he is stuck in this game from 2019, 2017. He's playing the McCree here. He's just clicking hits and winning games, click hit, win games like John. Lol. Okay, who's John? Okay, you'll find out. You'll find out.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out eventually. But this bit
look at this. He's just clicking hits and winning games. Like, I mean, guys, look at this. It's just his whole game is like a living highlight reel. Like, what is he doing in this game? Like, Overwatch. But nevertheless, guys, there are really, really interesting games. Like, just now we've watched like how I thought Team Tzunami is going to roll Team Barrier Free Carpark, but it seems like it was the other way around. Given how dominant Team Tzunami was against Team How, but guys, that was such a roller coaster of emotions. But let's look at some play of the match games earlier on in both these teams here. Xenofly here, he was just playing it for the for the Reddit plays. He was trying to remake there, getting 4 kills here, getting another 4 kills there with his bomb. He's just trying to be like the Poco of Singapore. Yep.
Here we go.
Lumos, you might like to differ, but this was actually a big setup by Ampha though.
Yeah, it was massive, and this one, well,
one for the Reddit there, and
Very,
the
very
Hunter, he can call it out, and guys, you can clip it. But meanwhile, we have Eknir there. Oh look, he's just killing people left, right, and center. And yeah, this was the setup that we were talking about, which earned Xenofly the 4 kill there. But Xenofly has been doing a lot of pills with the Diva here. He has been buying a lot of space and peeling really well for his team, making sure that Bubblekitty can play the Valorant game that he come to love.
Yeah, I mean, the Diva is such an important element of a team when you run a Reinhardt Diva composition, right? It's so easy as a Diva to in the wrong place for a few seconds, take up a bunch of spam damage, and then suddenly your team can't keep up healing you, and there's a Zarya on the other team at 100 energy just spamming your team down, and it can be hard to get value sometimes as Diva. But the role of the Diva, when played correctly, you control so much space, you soak up so much damage for your Reinhardt's shield, and of course sometimes you press Q and you get 4 kills. So it's a role that really allows the good players to shine on.
That is true. That is true. You are like the backbone which allows people to shine, right?
Absolutely.
So although you're not the carry, but you're the helper to the carry.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that did not bode well. But anyway, guys.
Yeah, anyway, good enough, you can carry. That's the more of the story.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we have some games starting at 6 o'clock. But let's look at some standings that has transpired thus far in the tournament today. We will have Geiger Counter leading the pack, followed by Dover Poly and Barrier Free Carpark, and then by Tampines Poly. So Lumos, like
those schools don't exist.
Oh.
I'm so confused. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty memey names from some of the schools here.
Okay. So guys, you'll be seeing these top 4 teams playing in the finals tomorrow. And but I'm being told right now that How and Dover Poly scores are not being updated right now, so we will have some changes there. The game is still ongoing, but nevertheless, we will be seeing you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. and it will go on until whatever time that the teams decide it shall proceed.
No, hopefully we run a little bit smoother tomorrow, slightly fewer issues, and we end on schedule, which would be nice. But it's been a long day, but we've had some really good matches, some great plays, a great showcase of talent from all the different schools, and yeah, it's been great bringing this action to you today. Obviously, thanks to all the viewers on the stream, everyone that's been supporting us, supporting our players.
Yes, much love, guys, much love. And also, Lumos, a lot of people in Twitch complaining about they're starting GoFundMe for buying you more pixels. So hope to see you with more pixels tomorrow, right?
Well, I do need a proper webcam. This is my phone camera, streaming to a 4G connection. Which is why I look like pixel art. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So guys, if you just joined the stream, don't fret. This is not Minecraft. This is actually Overwatch. But sometimes, in the game, in the heat of the moment, we thought that we might think that this is Valorant, but
Overwatch and Minecraft will be pretty sick though.
Yes. But nevertheless, guys, stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow we'll be back same time again tomorrow for the finals and the final stuff that's going to happen. And we might see some unknown players like Xenofly and Bubblekitty, some youngling startups that might want to make it big. All right, guys, so see you guys soon. See you tomorrow. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.